I want to say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 10 minutes late. I'm sorry for my late coming. And I was running up with the French meeting. So here we are. We have a lot of interesting things to discuss today. I want to appreciate everybody for being here, both new and old comers. I want to say hello. You guys are in the right place at the right time. In fact, you need to thank the person that has invited you in this meeting, because with this meeting, we show you how to become a billionaire. We show you how to become a money-making machine. We transform you into a selling machine. We make you to be a salesperson. So we can transform you into anything that you want to be. So you really need to thank the person that has invited you here. Okay, guys. Let me call some names here. I'm seeing Miss Judy, Mr. American, and please, I want to call your attention that American is here, and American is one of the leaders that we have here in Douala, and she has a building construction shop. I'm sure she's even inside her shop right now, and he is accepting up to 50%. 20% in TBC in his shop. He does all these building construction materials. American, are you there? Can you hear us? Can you say something about your shop? All right, I think he might be having some network issues. I want to say good evening to Mr. Okeke from Nigeria, Miss Judy from South Africa, Madame Mama Tabot from France, Mama Odiola, Sandra, Prince, Blessing, Mama Christine from France, Mr. Okeke, Professor Solo, Cryptovic, Tita, Clash, who again, Optimist. Okay, we have wonderful people in the hall, in the class. I want to appreciate all of you for being here. You guys are awesome. You guys are so wonderful. You know, I'm so excited. Why? Because if you look at our TBC coin today, we just hit $9,000 per coin. I don't know whether you guys have noticed it, but our coin has moved from 8 point something million per coin to 9 million USD per coin. Wow. 9 million USD per coin. The whole of if you come to our map, guys, if you come to our graph, let's go to our graph, okay? Let's go to our graph. Look at how we started. Look at how we started. We started from 0.09, 0.00 something. This was in 2016. I'll have to mute some people because I'm getting some noise. Let me mute everybody because I'm getting some noise. Coming from. Please try to mute your sound so that we don't get a lot of noise from where. Okay, thank you so much. So just like what I'm saying, let me share my screen again. Look at our journey so far. Look at our journey so far. We moved from 0.01 2016 up to this 2018. We're about 3 million, and we look at the year 2018. 2018, we're almost at 6 million USD per coin. In fact, we moved from 3 million, right? Let's see, 2018, we moved from 2 million in the whole of 2018 up to, oops, sorry. I don't know what I've clicked so far. Okay, no, let me start back. This graph is sometimes. Okay, so 2018, we moved from 2 million up to 7 million in 2018. And today, 2019, we're still at 7.7 point something million. Sorry, this is in euro, okay? This is in euro. And today, in dollars, we have gradually moved to 9 million USD, which is 7.9 million euros, right? Which is 7.9 million euros. And look at the graph. Look at how the graph, there is a little bit of shift. You see that the increase, look at the graph, guys. Look at the graph. You see that the increase is, there is a slight increase now as compared to 2018, where we had a lot of challenges, migration and all that. People were like, oh my gosh, TBC is no more growing. What is happening? And there was a little bit of kind of slowdown. And now the community is picking up. The community actually growing. And as we are growing, our coin are also growing. And today we just hit 9 million USD a coin. For those who think that, our coin will never hit 1 billion USD per coin, I pity them. They're wasting their energy, because that is how, when we started in 2016, people were like, when are we ever going to even reach 1 million USD per coin? So this is a wonderful time for you to occupy this position, to occupy the billionaire zone, because everything that the administrator is telling you is true, right? Everything that the administrator tells you is true. He has never lied. That's why when you look at our last send button meeting in English and French, we are moving to a stage where people are going to be having $500 every week. If you are a top sponsor, you are going to have $500 a week. So all of you that are attending this meeting, we are going to transform you guys to a sponsoring machine. And once you are a sponsoring machine, that can enable you to become one of the top sponsors of that week, and you can have $500 in Bitcoin. And that's going to be something so wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just hit 9 million USD. And I keep telling you guys that this is the best time to own as more TBC as possible. If you have not yet owned more TBC, it's time for you to own it as much as possible. Let me show you something. Let me show you what will happen. For those that will not occupy the millionaire zone, right? For those that will not occupy the billionaire zone, it is going to be 1,000 times difficult, right? It is going to be 1,000 times difficult to have TBC when we must have finished, or when we must have covered all the billionaire zone. To have one TBC is going to be 1,000 times difficult. So this is the best time. I'm trying to get that piece of article that was talking about how Kringle will be very difficult to have it. Well, you should just know. You should just know that after this period is over, it's going to be so difficult to have one TBC henceforth. So for all those that are yet to have up to one TBC, do everything possible. Do everything possible to have more TBC now, because very soon we are going to occupy this zone, right? Very soon we are going to occupy the billionaire zone. This spot is going to be full. And once this spot is going to be full, you are only going to have but Kringles. Okay? So do you want to become a millionaire or a billionaire? All depends on you. So Please, for those that are coming in new, this is the right time for you. This is the right time for you. And for those that are old, for those that are old people, this is what you should tell the people that are coming in, that this is the best time, because very soon this spot is going to be full. And once this spot is full, then it's going to be like 1,000 times difficult to have one TBC again. So you guys have seen progress. You guys have seen progress. We have hit 9 million USD per coin. That is huge. Very soon we'll hit 10 million, 11 million, 20 million, 30 million, and boom, 1 billion. Maybe 1 billion, 2 billion, and so on and so forth. And trust me, look at this graph. Let me show you something. Let me show you something here. Look at this. Let me even go to the send button meeting. Let me go to the send button meeting last time, right? Let me show you something from the send button. The admin said that right now we are growing at a pace of 120 something people per day, active members. You know, we are at this level. We are at the level of 128 active members are coming in per day. Trust me, if everybody here becomes a duplicate, everybody here can duplicate, right? If anybody becomes a sponsoring machine to duplicate the effort, to duplicate this effort, we can take just in less than 1 month to reach our desired objective. In less than 1 month. That's why admin says here that organizations such as us is filled with casual part-timers working on the growth randomly. But the full-timers are the ones driving most of the growth. I believe we have approximately 128 full-timers in TBC right now, which when you look at the blue areas of the chart above, that will put us into the 8th period of growth of 2 times 2. By the time we celebrate our 3rd year anniversary on March 21st, 2019, I believe these full-timers will be doubling in size on a weekly basis. So it only takes 31 periods of growth to reach 1 billion members, and we have 8 periods already covered. You see, the admin says that we have 8 periods that is already covered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Yeah. That should be that. If we can double, then we have to cover this. We have to cover. This is what is left for us to cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Or 8, then we hit it. 9. So the admin will telling you here that during living 23 more periods of weekly doubling until we reach our objective, I would like to see us reach our objective of 1 billion members by the end of September 2019. Now we have spent years training our members on how to cash flow in TBC. We have over 500 merchants within our global merchant listing. Did you see that, guys? We have over 500 merchants within our merchant listing and installed on our Quick Cash in January 2019. Now it is time to sponsor or to support a full-time effort to generate massive growth within the TBC community. These 3 campaigns are now working together in perfect harmony. These are the campaigns that are working now. We have the cash flow campaign, we have the merchant adoption campaign, we have the massive growth campaign. These are the campaigns that are working in harmony. And guys, we have to make sure that we become sponsoring machine. We become sponsoring machine so that we can be able to win 200 grains of gold each week. 200 grains of gold is equivalent to 500 USD. And the admin says that the person with the highest number of sponsors per week, he is going to be rewarded with 500 grains of gold. This is huge. This is so huge. So it is time now for you guys to understand, right? It's time for you guys to stick to trainings, understand how to become a sponsoring machine, right? Last time I taught you people how to do reports, right? How to do reports when you are when you are sending icebreaker on Facebook. When you are sending icebreakers on Facebook. I told you people how to do reports, and you people had challenges last time, which we discussed some. And I encourage you people to continue doing these icebreakers. Okay, the essence of doing icebreaker is to be able to touch some amount of people that will easily come and embrace TBC. And that's the reason for this training here, because once you do icebreaker, you have challenges. You have people that will reject you. You have people that will tell you that it's a scam. You have people that will tell you that, how can I? Why did you send me this? And all that. So this forum is for us to discuss and correct our different errors, different challenges that you guys are having on the field, so that you guys make as much money as possible. Now, I want to leave the floor for people to ask 1-2 questions, especially those that were doing ice-breaking or maybe reports of people that had challenges, so that we can discuss them now before we continue. So guys, you have the floor. If you really want to talk, please try to unmute yourself, unmute your speaker, and you can feel free to say whatever you want to say. Thank you. If you want to say, you can indicate, or you remove your speaker. Yes, go ahead. We can hear you. All right.
I don't know you're also on mute.
Sorry, we can't hear you, so we're going to take another person first before we come back to you, Madam Mary. Let's take another person, please. If you want to speak, remove your speaker. If you have a question, if you have a question that you difficulties that you have been facing, this is the time for you to talk. All right. And if you have problem with your network, you can write on the chat box. You can write on the chat box so that we get to your question very fast. Some Mr. Okay, said, my brother and babe, please mute everyone. There is a background noise. That's true. Everyone is muted except of some person that I cannot mute. I don't know why. I can mute some people. I don't know what's happening. Please try to mute yourself because we have some background noise. But I want to take some people that want to say something or that have question to ask. Question, guys. Or if you have a general question or the general difficulties that you are facing, this is the time for you to talk.
My brother Embe.
Yes, sir. Welcome, Mr. Okeke from Nigeria.
Good evening. God bless you.
God bless you too, sir.
And I greet everyone in the house. I believe that as we continue to load our cloud, very soon the rain will start dropping. And everyone will continue to be happy.
That's right. All
right. I just want to apologize, that I'm still having a bit of difficulty. I have updated, I've updated my assignment for yesterday and today, but I'm not able to send. I wanted to send it to you the way I did it, but I can read it out. Yeah. On yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was Tuesday.
Okay.
I had 21 contacts and 4 responses.
Okay.
And the responses are those that I have included. I had rounded up with them I have their WhatsApp numbers. In fact, I'm expecting that some of them will be in the meeting and the training today.
Okay.
Because they were already telling me that quite a number of them were complaining of network issue.
Yeah.
So if they are not able to join, then I know it's network issue. So for yesterday, I have 21 contacts and 4 responses. And for today, yes, for today, I had 15 contacts. I hope I'm correct.
All right.
And then 2 responses.
Great.
And incidentally, some of these people say they are Tibicians already, but but my interaction with them, shows me that I don't know. It looks as if there's a different kind of, operation that some of the people in the West Coast are doing. Exchange. I've had a lot about exchange. Exchange. But what I do is that when I get such people, I try to educate them that if you are doing exchange, then you are not aligned to TBC system.
Right.
That's exactly what that says to me. That anyone that is engaging in exchanging TBC is not aligned with TBC.
Yes, I want to quickly correct that. Engaging in a trading platform, right? Somebody who engages in a trading platform. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Somebody who engages in trading platform. That's
exchange platform. Sorry, exchange platform.
Somebody who engages in my team's training platform will be aligned to TBC system, and therefore will be able to make daily cash flow. And that is what TBC is all about.
Okay.
It's all about exchange. It's about daily cash flow, and that daily cash flow is peer-to-peer. With people within the TBC community. So that's what I try to explain to them, and then immediately I say that. Then we now begin to clamor that we want to know how do we do that? How do we join the training? I will now get their names to the WhatsApp platform, and from there I will continue to communicate with them. And those were the people that I have invited to join us in the training.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for that great contribution. Now, I want to say something here, please. You people here, right? I mean, all of you here are the cream of the crop. Can somebody understand what I mean by cream of the crop?
Yep.
Yes.
No.
You guys here are the cream of the crop. Look.
I don't understand.
Somebody says he does not understand. Is that Mr. Augustine?
No. Yes.
Okay. I'll quickly break it down. We have a lot of professors here, so they have taught me a lot of big grammar. So what I want to say is this: cream of the crop. You guys are the yolk of the TBC community. The yolk means that the sweetest part, because you guys are getting the real thing. You guys are getting what TBC is all about. You guys are getting what is sustainable. You guys are getting what will last forever. Look, what we are building here is a relationship that will last forever. We are building a heart-to-heart relationship. Many people are building a wallet-to-wallet relationship. Meaning that what? Meaning that the relationship that other people in the community are building, they are interested in the money. They are interested in removing the little that you have from your pocket. That's what they are interested in. That's why they will tell you, put in this amount of money here. And they are going to exchange this amount of money to you. Let me ask you something. Once you go to the bank to exchange dollars to naira, dollars to franc CFA, dollars to, I don't know, other currencies, do they ask you for extra fee? Do they ask you to invest some money, to put in some money before they exchange it for you? It's a question I'm asking you guys. So there will be people with their platform that they will tell you, put in $100 in Bitcoin. Put in some amount of money as fees. Guys, don't put in your monies in any of those platforms because they are there to scam you. You might be lucky that they can exchange some amount of money to you within 1 month or maybe 2 months. And that's when you bring your best friends. That's when you bring your closest people. That's when you bring all the people that are so close to you. And they'll also put in their monies thinking that they will exchange. And that's when those programs will die off. That's when those programs will die. And when they die, you will now have difficulties to face your closest people. You will now have difficulties to even approach them and what will you even tell them? And at that point, they will tell you TBC is a scam. At that point, they will now tell you, please, don't tell me about that your thing again. You see that you have destroyed your relationship with that person. But what if you just bring the person, we talk to the person attends this training and decide to put in $100, $200, $300. There is no risk in that. There is no risk in that. And once the person put in his money, he is at ease because he knows that he or she is in a place where trainings are going on every week. It gives that person confidence. It gives that person a sign of a feeling of belonging. The person feels belong. The person feels that he's in a community where people care. Let me tell you, people like when they care. If you don't know how to care for people, please try to care. The ladies, they know now, those women, you guys, oh, that guy is so caring. When I was younger, they used to say that, you know. So that is human nature, right? That is human nature. Humans like when they care for them. And that is the relationship we are building here. So we are building a heart-to-heart relationship, right? We are building a heart-to-heart relationship. And that's why sometimes you hear the admin tells you, TBC is bigger than just the money. That's why he will tell you that TBC is not a currency with a mission, but a mission with a currency. Who has ever seen that statement? I'm sure many of you have seen that statement from the blog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He will tell you TBC is not a currency with a mission, but it is a mission with a currency. I don't know. Many people, they have not understood what that statement means. Listen, a mission with a currency, it means that before the currency, there is a mission in front. And what is that mission? That mission is all about caring. That mission is all about sharing. That mission is all about bringing people together to see that they can live a life that God has created you to live. The life that God has created you is all about abundance. But we have some group of people that has come in and they call themselves the elites, controlling the entire resources that we have on earth. And they are the dawn, right? They are the cabal. Nobody can challenge them. How dare you to challenge them? Who are you, rats, to challenge them? So we are building our own community with no violence. We don't want to hurt anybody, but we want to build our own community like a church, like a private organization of our own. We are private, right? We are private, building our own private organization, right? Because you hear churches, for example, those are private institutions. You hear private schools, they have their own constitution. It's all private. So we are not going to hurt those that are in the public, but we're going to willingly go our own way, do our own things, and create our own economy with no violence, right? With no violence. And we are going to live a life of abundance. And any person coming in should be from his own willingness. It should not be by force. It should be from his own willingness to join a community of people who wants to help, who wants to change the world, who wants to contribute in the society. That is what TBC is all about. Apart of that, TBC, if you don't present it like that, then you are not in alignment. Those are what Mr. Okeke was saying. You are not in alignment with the TBC. Yes, people want to make money, but trust me, it is more easier to make money with people when you touch their hearts instead of touching their wallets. The problem the community are facing now is because they focus on touching people's wallets, trying to calculate people's wallets and see how much they can grab from that person. But I call you guys the cream of the crop. And right up to the extent where the administration is encouraging. Look at the last blog post during St. Bolton meeting, where the administration encourages us to follow what he is doing. You follow what he is doing, because look at how many times my name feature in this article. About 3 times. He will come here and tell you, here is what a full-timer could expect if they follow Mbe's example. If they follow who? If they follow Mbe's example. Guys, did you see that? He come here again and he said that daily full-time income should be the result. Naturally, Mbe is a great leader to follow. Naturally, Mbe is a great leader to follow. He offers multiple trainings per week and even works one-on-one with his partners. Did you see that? He even worked one-on-one with his partner. The world is full of people that are currently unemployed or people that hate their low-paying jobs. Going full-time in TBC is a great opinion for all those people in the world. Guys, I call you guys the cream of the crop. You guys are the cream of all the crap that we have out there. I'm not saying that other leaders are not doing their best. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that we are in alignment. Listen, we are in alignment. Let me share my screen again. We are in alignment. Many of you don't know what it means by alignment with TBC. let me quickly show you something. We have an image here that was talking about alignment. I don't know why I can't have it. I don't know. Already. Oh, alignment. Why am I not getting it? Out. Let me see if I can have it from here. Okay. Look at this. Oops. All right. Okay, good. This is what I'm looking for. Look at this. If you are following the system of sharing, sharing our Kringles, making people to come in, doing our income within ourselves, we are in alignment with the community. But when you start following those people that will promise you heaven and earth in TBC, you are out of alignment. You are out of alignment because you want to go where they'll tell you, look, put in this amount of money. You're going to have this amount of money in cash. Where do you think they'll take that cash to give you as we move forward? So once you are in alignment, you understand the training, people comes in, they give you the cash comes to you. When the cash comes to you, you have make money 100%. And you can now transfer the amount of cookies into the people's wallets. Right? You can now transfer the amount of the amount of Kringles into the people's wallet that you have created because you are in alignment. And for that to happen very fast, you need to attend trainings and you transform yourself, or you find yourself belonging to the cream of the crop. So you guys are the cream of the crop. If you are in alignment, you are the cream of the crop. Some people are like, why can't the administrator bound all those scammers? Why can't they expose them? Let them sort of block their account. No, the administrator is not going to do that. The administrator cannot be following people every day like children that don't go for this scam. Don't go here. No. He is not the creator of those programs that you have out there promising you heaven and earth. He's not a creator. As a result of that, don't expect him to be following you. That's why he tells you here. He tells you that be careful. If you go to your Kringle Cash back office, listen to what he tells you just when you log in. Beware of scammers posing as TBC exchangers. Beware of scammers posing as TBC exchangers. Exclamation sign. Beware of those people. So guys, you should better belong to the cream of the crop and you make money very easy with TBC. All right, let me take another question or reaction, please. I'll take another question or reaction. We have a lot of people, so try to unmute yourself so that you can talk. I'm seeing Professor Solo, I think.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, Mr. Mbe, and good evening to all our members on this program.
Good evening, sir.
I just have a question. I don't think it is appropriate for us to invite those people who have just registered and have not paid their admin fee. I don't think we should invite them to this particular platform. What do you say to it, Mbe?
What I want to suggest is that some people might not pay their platform fee, but as a result of coming here and belonging to a group of people with common vision, they might see reasons why they should pay the admin fee very fast, and why not get at least 1 or 2 TBC. What do you think, Prof?
Yeah, I think right. People who have just registered, because I have a lot of them who are registering, but they are coordinating them to have a one-to-one discussion is a little bit problematic. But I think I'll start inviting them to attend this meeting, and maybe then it will be easier for them to understand the truth behind the TBC organization. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That's right. That's right. Once we invite them here, they will see reasons. They will see reasons to belong. They will see reasons to buy their TBC very fast, because the billionaire spot will soon close. I keep telling you guys, if you don't have more than 10 TBC, you're a poor man in the TBC community. You are a poor man if you don't have 10 TBC. Some people have 1 TBC that are making noise all over. How can I exchange? How much TBC do you have? You are poor. You have 1 TBC, you are making noise all over the place. Oh my God. My wife has 260 TBC. 260. When we shall start carrying projects, we are going to start taking from 10 TBC upward first. From 10 TBC. So guys, this is the time. If you are not having 10 TBC, listen to me. That time has passed where anything can happen to TBC. The time has passed. If you are doubting, or if you have doubted TBC 3 years back, if you have doubted TBC 3 years back for any reason, the time has passed. This is the time to light the fire. This is the time to add your TBC coin. Imagine that when the bank starts exchanging TBC, and they tell you that they'll first of all guarantee, like what is happening in UK, what is happening in Philippines, what is happening in US, where there are some banking institutions that people will place their TBC as a guarantee and they sponsor their projects. Okay, imagine that most of these banks start coming and say that, okay, those who have 10 TBC above and have good projects, before they sponsor that project, you should put your TBC as a guarantee with minimum 10 coins. Imagine that. Where will you belong? Where will you be if you have just 1 TBC? So guys, 10 TBC upward is something interesting. 10 is interesting. If you don't have above 10, stop noise. You're a TBC poor person. So add it. It's time for you to add, especially now or never. Because the admin wants that we should complete the billionaire. I don't know what level we are now. I don't know how many people is left. But you have seen how the graph, I've shown you the graph. The progress now is massive. The progress is massive. And occupy your billionaire spot as fast as possible. Let me take another question, please. I'm seeing Amechi, Optimist. Good evening, sir, and unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hello, good evening to everybody.
Thank you, sir.
If you don't have up to 10 TBC, you are a poor man in TBC. Thank you very much for that nice. This is an awakening call, and everyone should just bear that to mind. I know that we are not playing here. So, in order not to sound as if I'm trying to expose other things relating to what we're doing, Mr. KK almost pointed to where I was actually talking about. You know, most of the chaotic behaviors that we are seeing everywhere, I found out that it's not only in Nigeria, it's everywhere. But it's our own duty to remain focused on what you are doing. Admin has actually warned us not to pay attention to what anybody is saying. Like you rightly said, admin is not the owner of those fake platforms. So as long as you know what we're doing, they're giving us more reason not to shake. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Let me take another person. Please, if you want to say something or you have a question that you wish to ask, just go ahead and ask your question. And Mr. Okeke, before you go, I promise you guys, any person that will invite more than 10 person in this platform will have 10 USD in Bitcoin. Mr. Okeke, did you do that? And is there any person that invited 10 persons?
The count my own is more than 10.
Are you sure you're having more than 10, sir?
In the platform, we are about how many?
I know
okay,
everybody
we're
that
just
is here,
21.
we are about 22. We are 21 now. We're about 23.
Yeah.
So we are now 20. So are you telling me you invited 10 person? Are you sure? Because I know majority.
Well, at least most of my invitees are here, no doubt.
My brother, I invited more than 10, but I don't know how many that were able to make it.
No, I'm not sure if they have reached 10 because majority of the 10, I know all of them. So nobody has invited 10.
No, that's not. I invited more than 10, but it depends on how many were able to make it.
Yes, and those that make it are the one that will qualify you. So if
I know. I know.
Okay, why are you sharing your screen? I did not ask you to share your screen.
Sorry.
So,
Sorry for that.
so what I want to say is that oops, what am I doing here? Okay. What I wanted to say is that if you have invited, you only have my $10 once I see the 10 persons here on board. I don't care how many you have called in. I don't care. You talk to 150. Just like they always say that before a team is considered a winning team, a goal must be scored. So once the 10 people show up, you are free to go with your 10 USD. But without withstanding, Friday is another day. Eh? Friday, you can still have the 10. You have all your time.
So.
Yes.
No problem. I'll continue to invite.
Very important. Okay. Do we have any other question or reaction, please?
Yes. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
There is someone I sent to you that speaks Portuguese. So I don't know how you are going to help that man. He's really eager to register and also to get on board. That is one. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Now, the second one is that in my 90-day challenge, my first day, I got one icebreakers. The second day is 62. The third day is 60. And the fourth day, which was yesterday, is 43.
Wow.
And in most of the replies that I got, they always give me this thumbs up. So I don't know the best way to react to that. So
yes.
Please, I want you to, so I know the best way to react to that thumbs up that can create good impact on that my prospect.
Okay. I want to tell you that, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations with your icebreaker and with the Portuguese person. I actually communicated with him yesterday, but we'll still find a very good way. If possible, I'll get somebody from Portuguese because we need to get him on board. Despite whatever the challenges, we'll get him on board as fast as possible. So don't worry about that. We'll handle that. Then, those people putting their thumbs up like this is already fine. Discuss with them now. How are you doing, and all that, and so forth and so forth. You know, just start a discussion, right? Because if he says thumbs up like that, and you just like, I have a gift for you. No, that's a turnout. You want him to go away. So discuss with the person. Open a discussion with him. Sometimes go to his profile. Look, let me tell you something. When somebody makes like this, right? Go to his profile. Place a very nice comment in one of his picture. Right? Go to his profile. That's already another relationship you are adding to what has already existed. Just go to his profile picture, and just look at one beautiful picture that he has there and comment. Or just look at anything or a motivational post in his Facebook page, Facebook wall, and you comment in it. People like good comments. People like when you care. I'm telling you this thing. That's the secret. People like when you care. When he discovers that you have commented on his post, wow. Then you can now come later and say, how are you doing and all that. He will respond. There is no way he will not respond. And once he starts responding, you now be like, okay, I have something for you. Or you might even start by asking him, are you open to business? If it is somebody who is not into TBC, you start asking him, are you open into business? He might ask you, what kind of business? You say, no, a kind of business where it doesn't disturb whatever you are doing, right? You make him to understand that it doesn't disturb whatever he is doing. He might went further to say, is it a network marketing? Is it a Disney? Say, no, it's a private society of people that are coming together to care for one another, right? You put him in suspense. And you might even tell him, do you have 5 minutes so that we can talk, so that we can have a conference, we can have a call, right? So that's how you start from there. Those are just the ways. Those are just many of the things you need to do. When somebody gives you thumbs up, please go to his profile picture and comment on his picture. Shoot him some nice comment. That's how you pick the interest of somebody. He'll start asking you, who is this? Why is he commenting? Just create connection, create a relationship, find a way out. Is it his birthday? Go to his birthday, comment. Is it having some fun time? Comment. Wow, nice family. This. Just find a reason to comment in one of his posts on his wall. Good motivation. Wow, so inspirational and all that. Those are the things that you put in place. And before you know it, boom, you guys you are into business. So, Mr. Crypto B, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, very well. And I'm going to put it in practice right away.
All right, great. Okay, let me take another person. Is there another person who wants to say or ask questions that you might want to ask? Let's answer your question very fast. Please, if you have a question, indicate.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, I have a question, please.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to ask if can you bring somebody on board that have noticed that, even though you might have explained it to him or her?
Yes, bring the person. Bring him on board here. It might be an opportunity for him to see what we are doing, even though he might be lost in the first day. So sometimes these are our trainings, they are in sequences. Even though I go forward and backward. If you look at my intro, you have been following me very well. You will notice that I'm going forwards and backwards. So that those that were not here from this is our 19th training so far. So I go forward and backward to make sure that we can catch up with those that are coming in new. And there are some people you can bring them here. Okay. Just because of this training, they might find reason to join our community. So, Clash, do you get that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, I think Leonard wanted to say something. Yes, go ahead.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, I just wanted to appreciate you, Mr. Mbe, for the good job you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
It is quite an honor for us, some of us who are in Cameroon, to have a leader who communicates with the Tbc commissioner, and he is from Cameroon. And when I look at the majority, the people, even the merchants, are from Nigeria, who is like you from Nigeria. I see that we are blessed here in Cameroon, and I want to send an appeal I don't know how many Cameroonians we have in this house now, but I want us to take it as a challenge because we have a leader who is from Cameroon. I want us to make news. I want the TBC commissioner to know us because we have a leader from Cameroon. Let us not sleep. Let us do our best to see that we lift our leader, Mr. Bederi, up because we have this opportunity to have a leader from Cameroon. Let us not sleep. We have so many merchants coming up and they are all from Nigeria. If you look at the chart from number 1 to the 10th, you will see that Cameroon is still a bit backward when it comes to like those who have registered into the TBC community. So I am working something very powerful until the time comes that I want my brothers who are here in Cameroon, we should support our leader and make Cameroon proud in the TBC community also. I think that's also what I wanted to say. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay,
and
thank you.
I appreciate your work.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We just look forward to have many brothers and sisters to understand. You know, I already understood before now that a king is never known in his own town. You know, so that's why when I don't have much Cameroonians around, it doesn't even touch me. So, well, I pray that with your consent too, we're going to bring them on board. Well, we'll keep encouraging each and every one of us to see that we move forward with this journey. It's really important for people to join us, for especially Cameroonians to join us. So without standing, I am a child of TBC, and it is no more. I do no more have the feelings that I'm a Cameroonian. You know, when I go to, for example, I was in Nigeria last year, and I felt like a Nigerian. And I'm looking forward to go to South Africa maybe this coming year. And Madame Judy and the rest, I'll feel like a South African. When I go to Asia, US, and all that, I'll feel like people there. So I'm a TBC child, you know. So what you are saying is nice. Let's encourage everybody. Let's encourage everybody to come on board. Thank you so much, sir, for that. Okay, do we have another person with another question? Please, you can just indicate with your question. Then you can unmute yourself. We have a few minutes to go.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Yeah, please, I don't actually have, my name is Tbc from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I don't have question, I don't have anything. I just want to say that I enjoyed the training for today. This is my second day.
Okay.
I was invited by Amechi.
All right.
Amechi up to you. So I say that I enjoy everything, and I want to thank you for your leadership, for the way you are, what we are doing to increase the community, and I want you to keep it up. We will try as much as possible to also imitate you, to make sure that we show that caring attitude and concern so that we continue to help others to join.
That's right.
I also want to say something about the person that speaks Portuguese.
Okay.
I think I remember in the group that he said he understands French and Portuguese. And I said, I think since you're also from Cameroon, that and I'm handling the French aspect, it won't be a problem.
That's right.
Myself also, there was a time I asked whether I can post a broadcast of 2 languages at the same time. I intend to do a broadcast in French I would like to do that. I think when you see my broadcast, probably you will know whether there is any way you will fine tune it or assist me so that the broadcast in French will also go round.
Okay.
So I thank you very much. I want to continue to join your meeting.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
very much.
There's no problem. We'll discuss that inbox when you need me. Just get to me inbox and we'll just fix it. You know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay. Do we take another person? Do we have another person before we go? Do we have another person? Please, you might want to just unmute yourself and you can speak your last question or last reaction. If we don't have, then if we don't have any other question, okay, Madam Mary, go ahead, please. You have to unmute yourself. Remove this.
Are you getting me?
Yes, go ahead.
Are you getting me?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Yombo Nchari from Cameroon.
Yeah.
And I have these questions to ask. Yes, this is the second time I'm on board. Yeah. And there are things that were done before. I'm now asking, how will those who are just coming in catch up with what has been done before? For instance, I hear of how to write reports, how to send whatever to people and all whatnot. How are we going to get to catch up? Because if I have to invite people, I don't even know what to do, even though I've been talking to people.
Yes, Madam, we have all those things on, there were some that I downloaded on YouTube. So I will try to send you some of the recordings, right? I'll send you from the beginning. Unless there were some that I did not upload it on YouTube, but I'll try to send you those recordings so that you can now watch gradually. You can now watch them gradually up to the 19th training where we are now.
Okay. Okay, then secondly, if someone puts in $100 investment, what does he have in his wallet?
$100, unless the person now will now take part in what they call transaction verification. We will now help you to do transaction verification that will enable the person to have 1 TBC in the month of May during redemption. And now that 1 TBC is equivalent to 9 million USD today.
Okay, all right. That is wonderful. I wish to thank you also for being the great leader that you have been. And if I'm sitting here today and I'm able to watch, to be with all of you, it is through your effort. Do this on the phone. But I had the phone, I didn't know what to do with it. And I thought I had to come to Douala to attend meetings and the rest of it. So you are the great leader that you are. And TBC has acknowledged it as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's take Madame Margaret from France. Hello, Madame.
Hello. Good evening, TBC family.
Good evening.
And good evening, Madame Chari. I greet you.
Your face. Yeah. I said on the table. I said what?
Double. Now you don't see him.
I said,
you have met your sister in the class.
Yes, thank you very much, and I'm glad we have met on this very beautiful platform. This is great. Yeah, so you happen to be the only one in the family that is seeing the way I'm seeing. Because I'm not trying, there's no way.
And this is great and powerful. We have a great opportunity at hand. So we should work on it and just continue. Our director, Mr. Ambe Derek, is a great man, and I give him a sharp up. Congratulations, and thank you very much for your time, the effort, and really the investment you are bringing in the community.
Thank you so much.
Your rewards are great. God bless you.
God bless you too, Madam Margaret.
Everybody in the community, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Madam Adiola. Wow, only the ladies? No, the men have spoken. So let me go to the ladies. Madam Adiola from Nigeria. Welcome, ma.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I hope you can hear me very clearly.
Yes.
Yes. I have a question, and the question is, you just spoke about if somebody puts a $100 investment in Tbc, and then transaction verification is done back and forth, that the person is entitled to earn one full Tbc. Is that all that is required?
Yes.
Just to do the transaction verification.
Yes, when the person puts in $100, pay his back office. You pay your back office, put in $100, you do transaction verification. In the month of May, you actually see it in your Kringle Cash within 24 hours. It will show, it will pop in your Kringle Cash. You will see there. Then month of May, in the month, you just redeem in your wallet. That's it. Because the admin wants us to complete the billionaire zone very fast. They will go to the millionaire zone.
Okay. Thank you so much for that information. I mean, that's very, very heartwarming. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, madam. You're welcome. Okay. Guys, we need to stop here for today. I have another meeting. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody, both new and old members. Let's look forward to have you again this Friday as from 8 p.m. Cameroon time. So please keep doing your icebreaker. Keep having those challenges. Remember, challenges shows that you are progressing. If you are not facing those challenges, if you are not facing people telling you, calling you names, and telling you all sort of things, it means that you are not progressing. Once you start facing those challenges and you come here, you write them down, you come here, we solve them, we look for solutions to those challenges. Therefore, it shows progress. Okay, let's have you again on Friday, same time, same everything, same people. Invite as more people as you can invite. Remember, 10 persons means that you have $10 that day. Bye now. Stay blessed.
Bye.
Bye.